And today we're going to be taking a look at the Studio Series 112 Optimus Prime from Transformers 1, the movie. So I did decide to pick this guy up, so we're going to be checking him out and seeing what he's all about. Thank you guys for joining me here on Prime Energon, and let's go ahead and get started. Studio Series 112 Optimus Prime. So here is the packaging. He is a deluxe class. You get some nice artwork. You get Transformers 1 up top, and you get some more artwork of Optimus Prime on the side, and then on the back you get his alt mode and some information on Optimus Prime from Transformers 1. You get Transformers 1 up top, and then you get some words and stuff at the bottom. So taking a look at this figure, I think he looks really good. I'm kind of surprised. This color, I wasn't sure how it was going to work, but in person I think it actually works okay. Doesn't look too much like a yellowing plastic. It just looks more like a metallic sort of plastic. You can see right there, it does have a little bit of a sheen to it, so that's really nice. Head sculpt is fantastic. Love this head. And here it is off to the side. Looks really nice. Here it is on the back, nicely detailed. The chest mode actually looks really nice. You open it up, you do have the matrix of leadership, which you can remove, and here you go for that. Very nicely detailed. It does have some light piping, so it is see-through plastic, so that actually looks pretty good. And he can hold this in his hands, and he's got these little slots in his fist that you're pretty much going to angle forward, and it takes a little bit of doing, but you're pretty much going to rotate everything to where it'll end up like this, and then you just stick the matrix inside these little slots in his hand, just like so, and then put that one in there, and you get the idea. He can hold this in his hand. Love the translucent plastic. You can still see the matrix on the inside. Love the detail on here. A little bit of a old school, you know, Orion packs turning into Optimus Prime. Love the arms. The smokestacks are removable. They are on pegs, and you can use these in his hands too if you wanted to, so keep that in mind. They are going to be packaged unattached. But yeah, looking really good with those smokestacks. Taking a look at the waist, looking really nice as well. Now this little apron right here is kind of annoying because it will come off eventually sometimes, and I think about just maybe leaving it off, and you'll end up with something that looks along the lines of this. And I think that might work if you just left it off, and then I think that might work if you just remove this. It gives him more of a slimmer profile, but I think it works. So we're gonna go ahead and keep that off for now. Taking a look at the legs, nicely detailed again with this sort of sheen. I want to say it was like an olive color maybe. Taking a look at the bottom of the legs, really nicely done. Nice tight joints on here as well. And the legs, the side profile of the legs. There you go for that. Looking really good. Now these are supposed to be on the inside, but due to transformation, which I did have it earlier, they are going to be like this when you get it, and then you switch them around. Taking a look at the feet, nicely done. Some little yellow at the tips of the toes, so that's looking really good. And taking a look at the backpack, nice clean backpack up here. No hollow spots. He actually looks really nice. You lift this up, and you will have the front gun turrets for car mode, and these two tabs will tab into there. You just go ahead and just put this on here for storage, and it'll store away just like so. So yeah, he looks really nice, and I actually dig this guy. He's a little small, but obviously, you know, this is a Studio Series, part of the main line, so yeah, I'd expect him to be a little smaller. He does come with a battle axe, which is made out of translucent blue plastic and actually looks really good. And you put it over his hand, just like that, and it looks like it's forming out of his hand. So really nice touch with that. No blaster, you don't get anything like that in here. So unfortunately, it's just going to be the battle axe and the matrix as far as the accessories go. So as far as articulation goes, we're going to go ahead and take all this stuff off. And the head is on a ball joint, can look all the way up due to transformation. So you can do some nice flying poses if you wanted to. Can look all the way around. Some very nice side-to-side movement on the head. Arms can go all the way around. Just got to get past this little hinge right here. They can go all the way out if you wanted to. You get some butterfly joint goodness right there as well. You get 90-degree bend at the bicep. You also do get bicep rotation, and you also get a wrist rotation as well, so that's really nice. You get a waist rotation, although it is a bit high. It's all the way up to the chest, so that's a little bit weird. Legs can kick all the way forward and can kick that much back. You can do the splits. You get some thigh rotation. It's going to be at the knee, and you do get a little over 90-degree bend at the knee, and then you also get some ankle tiltage. The feet can go down, but they can't go up. And as far as everything else, that's pretty much it for the articulation. Now for the comparisons. So here we got Optimus Prime from Transformers 1. We're going to put him up against the Transformers Rise of the Beast Voyager class Optimus Prime. That way you guys get an idea how he looks. Next, we're going to put him up against Dark of the Moon Buzzworthy Bumblebee Jetwing Optimus Prime. There you go for that size comparison. Next, we're going to go ahead and put him up against an old Optimus Prime, the Dark of the Moon Mech Tech Optimus Prime. That gives you an idea how he looks there. And then now we got the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Optimus Prime. And last but not least, we're going to put him up against the Leader Class Power of the Primes Optimus Prime. And that will give you guys an idea of the size of this little guy. So as far as transformation goes, let's go ahead and transform this guy. So pretty easy to transform. You're pretty much going to rotate the head around and bring it down like so, and then you're going to knock it into his body just like that. And then you're going to want to bring up the backpack and rotate this around, so we're going to end up something like that. And then you're going to break apart the chest, and then now what you want to do is accordion all of this stuff out. You're going to grab these little tabs and bring out the front bumper. You're going to end up with that. And then now for the legs, and then now right here, you're going to want to make sure that you rotate at the waist, at that joint. And then we're going to keep that there for now. So now for the arms, you're going to pretty much want to make sure they are straight. And you're going to pull them out and sort of accordion them out like that. And then you're going to bring this piece in. And you're going to get this tab that's going to go right into that arm piece right there. Do the same thing over here. Pull this out and accordion this out. Rotate it around and click this into that tab. And then you're going to end up with this configuration just like that. You can go ahead and bring down the top of the car mode. And then for the legs, you're going to want to rotate this piece around. Bring it around this way. Do the same thing over here. Knock in the toes, they will snap into place. And then make sure the legs are completely straight. And you're going to want to attach right down the middle, that little tab. And then now what you can do is start bringing the waist back in while rotating the legs back and up. And make sure all of that snaps into place. And now you're going to end up with this configuration right here. Just like that. And then now you're going to be able to peg the arms right into this little tab slot connection. Peg that in there. Do the same thing over here, right in there. Peg that in there. And the fist should be able to slide into these pegs on the side. If they don't, you could probably get away with that. Just got to rotate the legs just a little bit higher up. And there you go for that. And that's pretty much the transformation And then for the guns, you're going to want to go ahead and put them in. You're going to get these little slots that are going to go right in here. And that is connection for the gun. Now, as far as the storage of the sword, it's pretty much going to get slotted right in between the legs, the kneecaps right here. So you might have to just separate that just a little bit. Snap this on one end, just like so, and then snap it back up, and there you got the storage for the axe. And there you go for Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. He actually rolls around quite nicely. You get some nice little wheels on here, on the front and on the back. And taking a look at some of the detail, it actually looks really nice. Definitely a different version of Optimus Prime, and I kind of like it. It actually looks pretty cool. And then taking a look at the side, you do get the arms right here off to the side, and you see the fist on there, but it's not too bad, honestly. It's really not that bad. And then you also get the guns up front. Taking a look at the side, some nice detail on the back. The back cleans up pretty well. Unfortunately, you cannot attach a trailer to this, so keep that in mind. There's the roof of the car, and there is the back. So yeah, he actually looks pretty good, and I really like it. And you really do not need this skirt. So as far as comparisons go, here we got Transformers 1 Optimus Prime, and here we got the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. Give you guys an idea of how both of these look side by side. And there you go for that. Here we got the Transformers Dark of the Moon MechTech Optimus Prime, an oldie. Definitely one of my oldest figures that I got. Taking a look front, side, the rear, and the top. And finally, here we got the Rise of the Beast Voyager class Optimus Prime. Again, taking a look at the size, actually size up pretty well. Here it is on the side. This one's definitely taller. The back trailer, obviously this one cleans up way better than this one does. And there it is on the side. And there it is from the top view. So there you go for Transformers 1 Studio Series 112 Optimus Prime from Transformers 1 movie. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And make sure you guys are subscribed to Prime Energy. And I will see you next time here on the channel. Peace.